everyone, this is Kathleen. I have another pocket pattern for you today. If you remember a couple of days ago when we were decorating in this journal, I came upon this element and I said I want to show you how to do that. And this is inspired by Wendy's Journal Adventures. It was when I made the over the top of the page double pocket flip. And as I was looking at that and working with that, I thought, well, that would look cute just as a tuck. I have, several others that are kind of like this, kind of like that one and this one. So it's similar to these, but a little bit different and quite a bit more simple, really. And so I wanted to show you how to do this and put this template that I've made into the pocket pouch. So when I have something that is from someone else or inspired by someone else at least, then I try to write their name on the back of it so I remember where it came from. Okay, so I will put this template here in the pocket pouch, and now it's there for when I want to use it again. And this is how you make it. It's really pretty easy. So I had cut the right paper. The other reason why I like these is because it uses those cutoffs from the 12 by 12 papers. And so this is just 3 inches across and maybe 4 inches. Let's see. It is 3.5 inches across. And for this book, I need to measure how tall. This is about 5 3/4 inch tall, but that would, depend on how big your journal pages are. Anyway, so I cut a rectangle here and a rectangle here, and this is going to make the pocket, and then there'll be a tuck behind. And I want to make this little embellishment here on it. I'm going to put this bird, and I'm just going to do some dry decoupage with this napkin. So I put my finger here. That's the top of where the glue is going to go, and my finger there. And then I know it goes over the edge. So then I just rub some glue, and I'm just using the Elmer's Craft Bond. And then I can lay that there. And then I just glue it down, and I make sure that the edges have come to the edge of the glue. And make sure that's glued down well. And then I can either fold it over or trim it off. I think I'm going to go ahead and trim it off. Okay, I kind of like that. That's going to go there. But before we glue that down, I need to just make sure that all of my edges are down. Good. Okay, and I want to cut clip a notch in here. So first of all, let me dry this. So just excuse me. Okay, now I want to take a scrap. I think I have a little scrap here. And I'm going to layer 2 layers because I have found, to my sorrow, that my little circle punch sometimes doesn't do well. And I think I'm going to put the notch here in this blue. There we go. So that putting an extra paper under there just gives it a little more resistance, and it cuts better. So let me just now put another distress in that. Okay, now we're ready to glue this pocket on. So this is going to be a pocket on a tuck. I have to put the lid on that glue because otherwise it will bubble out. I don't want to waste it. Okay. All right, then the next thing I'm going to do, because I really want this to look schoolish, is I'm going to take my little, we are memory keepers. This is a tab maker, and I want that to look like a file folder, so I'm going to just put a little top punch on there. And I need to come back and distress that part too. That just adds another little, something. So now this is going to get glued there along this side. And then I have a final little bit of pretty to put on there. So now this is going to be a tuck, so I'm going to glue it along two edges and leave an open edge. Yeah, I like it. Now I'm just going to make a tab for that. So I have a tab on this side and a tab on this side. We may not need it to be quite that big, so I think I will cut it down a little and kind of rough up the edges of the lace. Glue it on this side as well. I don't want it sticking out too far. That's probably just about right. And like that. Now I just have this little B, this little letter, and I'm going to put that on there also. Good. All right, that's the last element I have for this journal, and now I can put some ephemera in there. This is just a flashcard, educational flashcard about airplanes. So I have room in the back, and what else do I have? So I also have room here in this pocket as well. So that makes a really nice pocket, double the room for some kind of ephemera. Hey, thanks so much for being with me. I really appreciate it. Always appreciate your watch time. Thank you for your supportive comments and for your likes. I really appreciate you helping my channel grow. We'll see you again with the flip through. It's ready. Bye-bye.